It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. Now, last night, South Africa's best theatre practitioners were honoured at the annual Naledi Theatre Awards in Johannesburg. And our own resident theatre boffin, Thenji, was there. And this morning, she gives us a first look at which productions and performers went home with gold. With Thenji, stimela samsa sesola. Unjani. Very good to hear your voice. So you clearly had a very, very exciting night last night. I can only imagine that it must have been amazing to be at the Naledi Awards. So give us a bit of an overview of what the event was like and also your take on the state of South African theatre right now.
Sure. I mean, last night really put me in the mood to just celebrate all things South African. For those who don't know, the Naledi Theatre Awards are the most prestigious theatre award ceremony in South Africa.
Indeed.
And they celebrate work that might have been produced anywhere else in the country but must have had a qualifying run on stages in and around Gauteng province. And I think for that reason alone, it's the most diverse celebration of theatre in the country.
Okay.
Yesterday, theatre practitioners, young and old, the best and the brightest came out dressed in the nines to their nines. The likes of Miss South Africa, Lisa Fori, was there, which is exciting. and it was hosted and beautiful ceremony hosted and held together by Lebo Mashile and the ungovernable Chester Missing. But in terms of he was hilarious. It was a lovely moment where Chester interacted with the horse from Warhorse. So that was an absolutely amazing moment. But I think in terms of the state of the work that we produce here in South Africa, make no mistake, our work is world class. Our artists are well trained. A lot of our artists are extensively traveled. And even those who aren't, we as South Africans, we have a particular brand of expression which is bold, visceral and moving. And I think it was absolutely amazing to see that on display last night.
That's fantastic to hear that. So give us some of the names that walked away with the big prizes of the evening.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, obviously these do not cover the extent of all the categories, but best female performer, went to Patricia Boyer for Cooking with Eliza. That's an international text.
Okay.
Best male performer went to Lionel Newton for Pale Native. This is a revival of a post-epilepsy classic. It came literally like out of the brink of South Africa. South Africa was just about to experience freedom, and it just dealt with the temperament of white males. And I think it was so important for us to see this play being produced and being engaged with the contemporary cast and the contemporary audience. That was lovely.
Yes.
Best newcomer went to Zethu Zomo for Have You Seen Zandile? Again, another amazing classic written by Queen Amshop. It's a coming-of-age story of a young girl. Every black female performer has come across this text in their training. And to get the opportunity to perform it professionally,
yes,
I think really gave Zethu a brilliant opportunity to showcase her skills, and she was well awarded for that. Best play for young audiences went to Animal Farm. I'll talk about this one a bit later.
Okay.
Yes, we'll talk about it a bit later. It's amazing. And Lifetime Achievement Award went to Charlene Turkey Richards, and I think every single South African can attest to the fact that this award is well earned. She has won our hearts, whether it's on screen, on stage, doing comedy. Since way before I was even born, she was entertaining South Africans, and she continues to do that. The World Impact Award is a brand new award to the Naledi Theatre Awards. It went to Warhorse. And this show has had such a phenomenal international run.
Of course.
But more than that, I think the Handspring Puppet Company is such a true South African gem that uses puppetry to broach the most poignant experiences and memories from South Africa's past. So I think that was well honored last night.
Yeah, and I believe that Rocky Horror also was very well awarded.
Yeah, I mean, Rocky Horror, I'm so excited for that play. It's such an amazing thing to see a locally produced version of such a big franchise show doing so well and having a long life. So they got a couple of awards, including costumes, makeup. If this show comes to your town, you have to put it on your theatre calendar. Okay,
definitely. Well, speaking of that, which shows would you recommend? I mean, I'm looking to make 2015 a theatre year for me. I want to really explore the talent that is out there. What would you recommend me to go watch?
Katlego, thinking about the times that we're living in with the xenophobia attacks happening right now, for me, a really amazing play that rocked the State Theatre this year and last year was Marikana the Musical. Oh, great impact. sorry, I've got a bit of sound disturbance behind me. Great impact that this play has made. Aubrey Sakhabi put together a tour de force. This ensemble is so bold. The songs are amazing and they stay with you. And I think anyone really attempting to deal with the subject matter and can do it so well should be honored. And they were. They got the best musical production and a number of other awards.
Fantastic.
And then Animal Farm, that I mentioned earlier, based on the novel by George Orwell, brought back to life by Neil Coppen and an ensemble of 6 female performers. It was produced for children and anyone doing the set work, but really great for audiences, young and old. Also, just in our political climate, a great text to see play out on our stages. This is going to have another run coming up this year in Johannesburg. So I implore South Africans to put this on your social calendar.
Fantastic. Thenji, thank you very much. And shall I compare thee to a summer's day for that lovely?
God.
Thank you. Thank you. Siyabonga Thenji stimulus some success Expresso. Well, that's Thenji right there giving us a rundown of the Naledi Awards. Now, for those of you out there who love a good theatre experience, you're in for a treat with the newly launched Rockwell Theatre that's set in Cape Town ablaze with the brand new sizzling production Shisa Ikapa. And here's a taste of what you can expect.